Trump's legal team argues that the former president can't be prosecuted for his actions while in office or even after he left the White House because he did them while in office. Joining me to break it down, Newsmax senior judicial analyst Judge Andrew Napolitano. Sir, honor as always. So I want to break this down in the sense that they've charged him with something that he did while he was in office. How do you split the baby on that one?
Well, let me start by saying that I think Senator Graham is correct. I'm going to guess that he heard the oral argument as I did. I listened to all 3 hours and 20 minutes of it, and it is clear to me that a majority of the court is going to find that on core presidential behavior, authorities given to him under the Constitution, however he chooses to exercise those authorities, is immune from criminal prosecution. But if he behaved in personal behavior to further a personal gain, which arguably was criminal, I don't think he did, but if he did, then he is not immune. So that means that there will be a trial because only a jury, not a judge, can decide facts in the case. So this is good news and it's bad news. It's bad news because it's not absolute immunity. But Carl, no one thought he was going to get absolute total immunity for everything. As he once said, he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and not be prosecuted. Well, that's wrong. He would be prosecuted if he shot someone on Fifth Avenue. But he's going to get immunity for official government acts. Yeah. But a jury is going to decide what's official government and what's personal. Yeah. So that's bad because it means there's a trial, but it's good because it means he can make this argument. His lawyers can make this argument to the jury.
Yeah. Actually, Judge, this is just coming in. Trump's going to be indicted for getting 2 gumbells for only putting 1 quarter in back in 1980. No, but seriously, but this is it.
Listen, I'm with you. A lot of this is frivolous, Carl. And I believe from all my experience in the courtroom, juries can see through frivolity and the government will suffer for bringing arguments that are frivolous.
Yeah, not if you have a bunch of kids from Columbia University on the jury, though. Well, I want to talk to Trump's attorney, John Sawyer. Obviously, last week argued that if a president can be charged, put on trial, and imprisoned for his most consequential decisions as soon as he leaves office, that looming threat will distort the president's decision-making precisely when the bold and fearless action is needed most. And I agree with this. And here's the problem. I think, and I'm worried, that they're going to try to hit him, oh, well, you know, those actions on January 6th don't comply with any charges, so we're going to drop that one. But you know what? You obstructed us while we were looking into the thing that we shouldn't have been looking into in the first place. Now we're going to prosecute you for obstruction.
I'd be surprised if they come down with another indictment and there is no obstruction charge.
I'm surprised about all of this, Judge.
Say again?
I'm surprised about all of this at all.
Well, of course we are surprised, but you know, the government has been through this before. The government very shrewdly charged him with engaging in personal behavior for his own personal good, which was staying in office. If he persuades a jury that everything he did was utilizing the power of the presidency in further of the presidency pursuant to the Constitution, not guilty. The Supreme Court will tell the trial judge that she must instruct that to the jury. Mm-hmm. That's the advantage to him of what I think will be this cutting the baby in half. Immunity for some, but not for everything.
All right. Well, President Trump is also going to be back in court tomorrow, where Gary Farrow, Michael Cohen's former banker at First Republic Bank, is expected to be back on the stand. There's a lot of people on the stand here, though, that really don't have a lot of credibility, and they're not offering much from what I've read in the transcripts.
Well, David Pecker really set the stage for the government. I thought the government used him very shrewdly. Yeah. This now allows them to refer back to Pecker's testimony when Cohen is on the stand and when Stormy Daniels is on the stand and when this banker, I don't remember what bank it is, but whatever bank he worked for at the time, when he's First Republic, when he's on the stand. You know, Carl, I've been through so many trials. They are slow and boring and tedious and methodical.
Oh, I know.
And the public can often lose interest in them. And if you're the defendant and you're not going to testify, you're just sitting there, it will drive you crazy.
I'm sure
he just has to sit there and be patient. His time will come.
Yeah. Judge Andrew Napolitano, pleasure, sir.
Likewise, Carl. Thank you.
All right.